and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see all the information on how to do that in the video description below. If you're watching this on playback, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified the moment I go live so you don't miss out on any future readings. If you don't want your reading to be done live, that's fine. I have many private options available. They won't be necessarily done as quickly. I mean, I do have emergency options, but I do suggest looking into Instagram readings and like on YouTube, I record them and then I make them only a private link that only you can get to. So those are other options that are available. I also have FaceTime readings, which are more, they're one-on-one, which I talk to you like on the phone, but through Instagram chat. And then you can see the cards on the camera, so that is really good. A lot of people like that. I typically do those on Sundays. Hello, Scorpio 197. Hey Marcia, how are you doing? Marcia is the first one here with a mini reading. Oh, good. Go ahead and post your question, hun. Oh, wait, let me share it real quick while you're doing that. Wait, there's somebody else that said something. We have Katarina with a regular reading. Hey, Tariq, how are you doing? I gotta share this. I'm gonna forget if I don't do it right now. No, I'm not trying to click it. I need to share it. Come on. So far I have Marcia and Katarina. Hey, Sasha, how are you doing? I was able to get on during the day today. Yeah. All right. Oh, I forgot I did that. I'm getting there. Coming into the trending. Oh, don't do that. Trending thingies are never that good. There's a unicorn. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. I can't hear the sound, so sometimes I get like. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that sound might be cool, and I put on, and then they're like cursing and saying crazy things, and I'm just like, shit. So if you ever like see that I have posted something with a weird sound, just know I wasn't listening probably to it before I posted it, and I'm like, that probably sounds good. I like posted a thingy. Tyreek is next with I think an in-depth reading. Then we have Jasmine with a mini reading. You can send me the picture either Sasha. You can send the picture either through Instagram or my email, whichever one, and it's in the video description. Mini reading for Jasmine. Hey Jordan, how are you doing? Okie dokie. Whichever one is easier for you. All right. Let me write the writ list down. I don't know how many I'm gonna get to do today. I gotta be done by 3 o'clock. So. Okay. Wait. Got Jordan with a mini reading. All right. I gotcha. And it might be a minute for yours. Marcia, just so you know. Just a heads up there. All the candles that I've done went really well, except One Love candle had blockages, but that one might actually be mine. I don't remember where I put mine even. All right. What is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia? Please tell me, what is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia? What is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia? What is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia, please? Please tell me, what is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia? The first one that came out is Strength Reversed. The first card that comes out always tells me a lot, and Strength Reversed is definitely about fear and weakness. What is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia? 3 of Wands. That's why I always like to look at the first one. Is like, what is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia? The Lovers. What is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia? The 8 of Wands reversed. What is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia? The 3 of Cups reversed. So it's really heavily, we talk about third-party situation with the Lovers and the 3 of Cups, especially when it's in the reverse. What is Jesse's current energy towards Marcia? 3 of Wands, and maybe even a little. Clarifying strength in the reverse. Queen of Wands. That's interesting. Because you're a Capricorn, she's a Capricorn, he's a Cancer. Let me get the other card to make sure. Clarifying the 3 of Wands. We have the King of Cups. Because they're saying this is you. So he's saying this is you. And they're like, he's having some kind of fear of you. And you're showing as somebody very confident. Clarifying the Lovers. The Lovers. Knight of Swords. You haven't heard from him at all? Clarify the 8 of Wands reversed. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Clarify the 3 of Cups reversed. Because there's like, lately, yours has been showing him really wanting to communicate. I mean, I do have like somebody who shows up as wanting to communicate a lot, and then they don't. And then, but then I, for example, have someone say they're going to communicate soon, and then they actually do it, which actually did happen very recently. The It's like always out of the blue. Clarify the Queen of Wands. The Fool. Yeah. And they're saying right here with the Fool that he's afraid that he's afraid of you being with somebody else. Clarify the Queen of Cups. He's like afraid of your confidence. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Clarify the Knight of Swords. He's like, they're saying he's not as confident as you are about his ability to move forward. And you're just like, la, la, la. Everything, like, clarify the Page of Pentacles. He feels like that everything that he feels like he's struggling with is like easy peasy for you. I don't know what they're talking about this, but that's what they're saying. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. I don't always run around saying easy peasy. The Magician. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Judgment reversed. He can't seem to give up on the situation. And he keeps hoping that he'll receive something from you. He thinks, saying secretly, he thinks that you are like counterparts. Because the King of Queen of Pentacles. He thinks that y'all look good together. And there's an energy of him wanting or trying to somehow get more information about you here. In these two cards here. So, let's see if there's anything else I'm picking up here. Seven of Pentacles reversed. He loves you. He's waiting. He loves you. That's what I'm getting out of that. And then I'm like, why? Like, why is he waiting? He's like reassessing things. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. He's also thinking about giving up on the situation with you because he's feeling weak right now and ineffectual. Basically, is what I'm getting out of this. He feels like, what the hell? The words are coming out. He can't compare or compete. I guess compete. He can't compete. That's what he says. So, I gotta clarify that Eight of Pentacles. Because it's like he wants to kind of go forward and try, because he's overthinking it. So it's like he wants to move forward and he wants to stop overthinking it. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, he's moving forward to the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like with you. He wants that with you. Yeah, so it's like he feels like you're going to reject him. He feels like he's not good enough. He's afraid you're moving on. But at the same time, he doesn't want to lose you. So he's trying to hurry up and make a choice and move forward. I don't know why you're making it. I feel like the choice could be like to stop trying to kiss what's-her-face's ass and get her to be with him. You know? Or try to make up. Like when she gets mad at him. Just move forward. Six of Wands reversed. He wants to get together with you. Come together. The Magician, please. Yeah, he's trying to manifest a final ending with a third party. Why doesn't Jesse move forward with Marcia yet? Why hasn't Jesse moved forward with Marcia yet? So he's got unfinished business and he's afraid of the unknown. That's what he's so far. So he's got to get over that shit. At least that's what he feels like. Look for the Man of the World. In reverse, please. The Empress reverse. Definitely sees your value. And sees you losing patience. That's what he's afraid of. Yeah. Just wanted to see why. sometimes with these twin flame journeys, I need to know information because I'm still trying to understand why people do what they do. All right, so now it is Katarina's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Katarina. Katarina has a regular reading. Yeah, but sometimes I'm trying to, I'm not going to sit here, and I know a lot about the twin flame journey, but there's always more to be learned. And anybody who's going to sit there and say like they know every fucking thing is full of shit. It's very, very complex. Very little people understand the twin flame journey, period. And I don't think anybody totally, 100% understands it. I think there's a lot of people who know a lot. I think there's a lot of people who don't understand. And I think that there's some stuff that is, I don't know how to, like, there's some things that there's different, it's different for everybody, right? And so I'm lucky because I'm exposed to so many different cases, basically, of different people with twin flame journeys, and I get to understand a lot of different aspects of it. You guys are all under my microscope. Alright, angel messages for Katarina. So part of this is like I'm doing your reading, but I'm also doing research at the same time. Yes, twin flames are ultimately meant to be together. The angels always are going to favor a twin flame connection over any other connection because that connection helps to raise the vibration of the planet and make it a better place. You know what I mean? So the angels, no matter the circumstances, are always going to favor the twin flame connection. Almost never the angels are going to be like, no, go be with a soulmate. They're never going to do that. To the point of to your own potential detriment because a lot of people, they don't understand this. I had a friend ask me this, are twin flames meant to be together? Yeah, they are meant to be together. You know, yeah, sometimes people fuck it up real bad, you know, but they're still meant to be together. The angels will always favor you coming together with your other half. It's just how they are. But sometimes they don't work out because they break it. And then they have to do another life if they can't. Because the ego stops you from being with your twin flame because your ego takes offense. Right? So say your twin flame, I don't know, say you're with them and they cheated on you. Right? So, you know, your ego takes offense. It's like, oh, I can't, you know, be with somebody who does that to me or something like that. And when ultimately, if you really know anything about twin flames, that type of thing, if you guys come together before you're completely healed or anything like that, that can happen. And a lot of twin flames do come together before they're completely healed, and that kind of shit happens. And a lot of them times they can't get over it. The ego is what's offended that they cheated. You know, ultimately, if you really know that's your person and that's your twin flame, then there's not to me. I mean, should you stand for that behavior? No. I mean, you should hold them accountable. Does that mean that you should never forgive them and never maybe someday get back together? No, you can do that. You know, if any couple can get back together after that kind of thing, but at the same time, say like if the divine masculine, it could go the other way too, but say the divine masculine cheated and did something, then this divine feminine's job to hold them accountable when it happens and to do something to withdraw. They have to react accordingly. And then have usually some kind of separation. So, and usually the divine feminine has a hard time with separation. So there's like, that's a codependent energy. So if the divine feminine cannot separate in order for the divine masculine to get their shit together, then there's the lesson that you keep having to repeat that you've already learned, basically, is that the divine feminine has learned to be less codependent and the divine masculine has to learn to be more emotionally independent, where they're not relying on other people's, because if they're cheating, they're usually looking for some sort of validation. You know, so, and then on top of that, it's not necessarily the divine feminine's job to validate the divine masculine, but they can help out a bit, but also, you know, work on these things together. So, I mean, that's something that needs to be done. You know, so there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and it's very complex, so it's really hard. Jasmine has added charms, but there's a quick reading. You know, to not be aware, say like a lot of people who they don't know their twin flames, or maybe they already went through all the shit before they knew their twin flames. They couldn't do the work properly, and that messes it up. So I'm trying to get good at, you know, understanding what needs to be done properly. So once you're in union, it's a lot easier to keep people together once they're in union than to get them together, because they've already done a lot of work that they don't even usually realize before. All right, what do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? Yeah, it's really hard, and that's a emotional independent issue. And he has it when they cheat and stuff like that. They have to be, you know, validated. Yeah, it is. I don't know why you think that twin flames aren't meant to be last. No, twin flames are meant to come together to do things to change the world in a positive way. They are meant to last, but there's work that goes into it, and a lot of people don't understand. They have a hard time lasting because they don't understand the work that needs to go into it. I know currently twin flame connections that they don't necessarily either want to face that they're twin flames or whatever, but there's twin flame connections that I know that are together, and they've been together for a long time. One has been over, I don't know, I think they've been together like over 10 years or something. What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want? They don't even know they're twin flames. What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? What do the angels want to say to Katarina? And usually you're supposed to come together and do some kind of work with the community, with the world. What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? All right. Underlying energy is have faith everything will work out. Trust us. And sometimes you struggle with that, they're saying. It's time to be honest with yourself. But I might clarify that one. Take responsibility for the life that you're actively creating. I want to say last time I went live, I talked about that a lot. We have align your chakras, so balance your chakras, and trouble with friends is coming. This is the affecting energies to this reading. We have choose love, drop your guard, negative entities affect you, protect yourself. Sorry, got hiccups. Avoid negativity. Okay. The lesson is forgiveness. Don't be afraid. The lesson is unconditional love. So that's loving someone without condition, which that's very rarely people actually do. Even, you know, we can love like our counterparts and stuff unconditionally. We have to, you know, sometimes separate from them. Doesn't mean we stop loving them or hoping they'll be the highest version of themselves possible. We have your crown chakra is blocked. That's a dilemma. I gotta see where you need to drop your guard. I'm gonna see this. If I can. Don't be afraid. You're supposed to forgive somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can always get some kind of healing attunement from me that can help, or you can choose to work on it yourself, which you should learn to do anyways. Time to be honest. Taking responsibility for the life that you're actively creating is like not blaming other people and taking responsibility for what's going on in your life at the current moment that it's going on, whether it's good or bad. Right? They're wanting you to choose love. Choose to be loving, not blaming or accusing or anything like that. Just, you know, because whenever there's blame or anything like that, you're blaming other people. You're not taking responsibility. Because even in the worst situations, you're still responsible. Because part of the most simple way that you're responsible for what you're creating in your life is by taking responsibility for your vibration. Because a lot of times when you have bad things happen to you, you kind of manifested it, right? Because your vibration was in that state that helped to attract that situation, just even that itself. So you made a decision by not taking care of your vibration even to attract to that. There's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different choices that you could be making every day to manifest your reality. So it's not necessarily the best thing to blame other people for what's going on, because those are just an effect. Like when you have someone come up to you and do something bad to you or something like that randomly or whatever, that's just the effect of something else, which is typically your vibration, the energy that you're putting out, you know. So you got to take responsibility for that. And then on top of that, there's also energetic choices that you make that can lead to those things, right? So I feel like they're saying that you're attracting a situation with your friends too. I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to do this one. So avoid negativity is about, you know, raising your vibration. Because when you're in a negative vibration, you're thinking about negative shit, then you're attracting negative stuff. If you're being negative. You might, with the friends thing, it could be, you know, time to be honest. I heard with yourself. Okay. A lot of people, they're like, it's not my fault that they did this to me. Yes, it is. They don't like to hear that. I mean, I had to tell a lady to her fucking face the other day that she was responsible for, she was getting arrested and all sorts of stuff. She was getting involved with a bunch of dumb shit she didn't need to get involved with. And she attracted what she did. And she's like, are you saying this is my fault? I'm like, unfortunately, yes, it is your fault. And people, what sucks about being a victim is that you've given away all your power. You have no power. You're weak when you're a victim. You've given your power away and you're waiting for someone to come and save you. But when you are, you know, taking responsibility for your vibration and everything and your choices that you made, because I don't want to get too much into it, but the lady, she had like she asked like a person who was like a known like drunk person, a person who was a criminal, like they knew that this person was like a criminal, to mow their lawn, trying to save money, trying to get a cheaper thing, but they stole their stuff. It's like, what do you expect? She's like, and then she's sitting there going, oh, and then expecting the police to do something about it or something. But it's stupid because she attracted that situation because she paid them, that she knew they were trouble, and she did it anyways. You know what I mean? Hey Laura, if you'd like to have a reading, you see how to do that in the video description below. Even though I don't know how many more readings I'm going to take. Oh, I could probably take Marcia's name off. There we go. But you know, there's a lot of different things you could do differently to not attract certain things. Like, for example, I took Amber on a field trip yesterday. And one of the parts of the field trip was to go to the library. And I'm kind of glad I haven't bothered to go to a library because I had to try to make sure nothing bad happened to the little kids. And there was like 2 situations where the dudes were like obviously pedophiles, and they looked like they wanted to do something, like they were gonna maybe try to snatch the kids or something like that. If they were trying to pick off the last one, and I was watching the last one to make sure nothing happened. And one guy, he was like staring with the, like they were staring at the little girl like she was like a piece of meat, like if a guy was gonna be catcalling you or something. You know how when a guy checks you out sexually, it was like that, but with a little girl. And so I got closer. There was one dude outside as we were walking in, and then when we got in, the little girl, she got sick, and I had to stay with her while we're waiting for her parent to come pick her up. And this guy comes over and starts talking about how pretty she is and everything. He was creepy. He was like checking her out and everything. It's just like, what is wrong with people? But how would I be attracting a negative situation to myself is if I then chose, knowing that that situation could be there, that I chose to go to library. I know that there's bad elements at library, so I probably shouldn't go to library, right? So if I went to library and then I had a situation, then I could be to blame because I decided to go to the library when I knew that shit was there, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, it is gross. I'm glad that I haven't gone to the library, and I don't see myself going to that library again. Unless I'm made to, like on a field trip. Alright. Please tell me where the angels want to say Katarina. But it's just like different. There's different decisions that we can make, you know, that can make it, you know, things better. What the angels want to say to Katarina? I want her to know. Please clarify, drop your guard. There's some situation you're supposed to be dropping your guard. 7 of Cups reversed. Please clarify, negative entities affect you. Protect yourself. 7 of Wands. Please clarify, trouble with friends is coming. Death reversed. This means that you're going to have an ending with a friend. Please clarify, the lesson is forgiveness. The Sun. Please clarify, it's time to be honest. The Ace of Pentacles. Please clarify, don't be afraid. The Knight of Wands reversed. Please clarify, the 7 of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups reversed. You're Libra, right? You put Libra before, right? Please clarify, the 7 of Wands. There's someone who you interacted with. I'm going to clarify more. Clarify, death in the reverse. King of Swords. You're a Libra. This person could be an air sign or a Capricorn. I mean, death is Scorpio. Clarify, the Sun. Could be somebody you interact with like a work colleague or something. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Clarifying the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Cups. What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? Yeah, Libra. Clarifying the King of Cups in the reverse. It's saying that you're emotionally closed off. And you could be kind of bitchy when you talk to people. That's what they're saying. But you probably tell the truth, but you say it, I don't know. Clarifying strength. I mean, I can't criticize you because I do the shit too, but you know. Clarify the King of Swords. Like you tell the truth and it kind of stings people is what I'm hearing. You're not showing up as being, I don't know, maybe sensitive to other people. Even though, again, that's something I don't do a whole lot of, so I'm not really criticizing you. I'm just telling you what it's showing up as. All right, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Three of Swords. The Fool and the reversed. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Kind of want to do one more row. What do the angels want to say to Katarina? What do they want her to know? I feel like there's some tea here. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's saying that you are kind of emotionally closed off, though. All right, clarifying the Queen of Swords and in the reverse. But the thing is that, like, you may not, with this right here, you may not, this is your energy, and you may not be acting this way necessarily with people right now, but it could be like how you do potentially interact with people. There's the Chariot. And there's like maybe how you imagine doing it. The Seven of Cups reverse is like illusions. Clarify the Five of Cups reversed. Clarify the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Clarify the Fool in the reverse. Clarify the Two of Cups. All right, Nine of Pentacles. On the bottom, we have the Two of Swords reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, I don't know what you did romantically, but it's saying that you're kind of emotionally closed off due to some kind of heartbreak or pain or injustice that you had before. And I feel like maybe in a romantic situation, but it could be family as well with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you've chosen to be more emotionally independent, not really. See, they're basically with drop your guard in the underlying energy. I'm really feeling like they're kind of accusing you of there's some kind of lesson where you're supposed to be like not totally emotionally closed off. You know, it's good to be emotionally independent, but not to where you're not open to people, you know, being nice to people. And I hear you when it's like some people, yeah, they suck. I mean, sometimes it sucks to interact with people with their egos, especially when you're totally aware of it and everything like that. I need to pull these other cards. Yeah. But they're saying it wasn't just that. It could be some family situations too. You just had like, they're saying there's multiple things that have hurt you that has caused you to be this way, which is I understand it. But at the same time, they're saying with drop your guard is that you got to kind of, you know, not be afraid to let some people in. And it kind of reminds me of a friend who was talking to me. He was like, you're giving your emotions away to these people. You care about them too easily. I'm like, what's wrong with caring about people? You know, I go, who cares? It's like he was saying it like I was losing something because I was loving them. Like I've lost something. I haven't lost it. You don't lose things from being loving, you know. So the thing is, the difference between him and me is that I perceive love as something that we should just be giving and exuding towards anybody that is, for the most part, most people. right? I mean, they got to be really awful people to not do that, you know? So, I mean, you know, to him, it's like he was thinking is love is something that you have to earn. But the thing is that I operate an unconditional love. So I love first, and then if they, you know, act shitty, then I take it back. A lot of people, they don't want to love first, because if they love first, then they usually get, because their love is conditional and their ego is involved, then they get hurt when they love that person, when they don't treat them like how they would like to be treated. When people don't, like, when that happens to me, I don't get as upset as the way other people do. So I don't care, because people are just gonna do stuff anyways. Everybody makes mistakes, and I don't really get hurt by people doing bad things to me. Like if they're acting shitty towards me, it's just like, that's, people do that. That's what people do. And because I have radically accepted that people are going to hurt you, and or people are going to do stuff that are hurtful. And it's up to you if you want to be hurt when it happens. And I choose not to be hurt, feeling any kind of hurt or take it personal when people do it. That's all. So I don't really lose anything by loving people, where he feels, because love is conditional and that it should be earned, then he feels like if you give away love without it being earned, then you're losing something, which I'm just not perceiving that way. I try the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like Princess Peach is on my leg. I have a ghost cat. Serenity, clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse. Enjoy the journey, clarifying the Nine of Wands reversed. We have specificity. I can't struggle with this word. It's like specific. It's like being specific matters. How about we just say it like that? Clarify the Seven of Swords, mindfulness. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have limiting beliefs. And clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. We have follow your bliss. On the bottom, we have a highest expression. Okie dokie, Jordan. And you don't have to, like, you just have to pay a difference when you do Cash App. So, pretty cute. All right, two people upgraded. Tyreek upgraded to a regular reading. Yeah. And then Jordan want a mini in depth. All right, so just so you guys know, these angel readings are a lot of advice. So this is all advice we all could take. That's why I talk about my perspective, because all I can do is tell you how I've learned things, and then it's up to you to take how I'm conveying to you and try to apply it to your situation. Because I don't know all your situations perfectly, like little thing, every detail. So, so that's what it's saying with drop your guard. So we already got through that one. We have negative entities affecting you. Protect yourself. So what they're doing is that. Okay, so how the negative entities are affecting you is that, one, they're giving you like negative thoughts. And they're trying to lower your vibration, and they're trying to feed off your negative vibration, like anything negative you're putting out. So, and then secretly, they're taking away your fun and getting there, so you're not going to be able to achieve your manifestation with the enjoy the journey, because they're saying that with the because half the fun is in enjoying your journey. So it's like a lot of people will say this to themselves, I'll be happy when I have this. I will be happy when I achieve this. I will be happy when I this. I'll be happy when I do that. And when in all actuality, you should be able to be happy on the way there. It's like saying, I will only be happy. Like, say you're driving across the country from, I don't know where Katarina lives, but, say you're driving from Florida to California, and you're just like miserable the whole way, because you're just like, I will only be happy once I get to where I'm going. I will only be happy once I get to California. So it's like, how fun is the whole entire trip going to be? Why do you have to have fun only once you get there? Why can't you have fun on the way? Why can't you look at the sights? Maybe stop and do something on the way. Why do you have to have fun? And plus, if you want to manifest what you want into your life, and you want to manifest something positive, then you need to have fun doing other things in your life that you enjoy, on the way to the manifestation you're trying to get. So, like, say the manifestation of what you're trying to get is the destination, and that could be, a wonderful, loving relationship. And you're saying, I will only be happy once I get married, right? Say you say that. I'm just an example. Say you say that, but then you're saying, but I'm going to be miserable. Saying you're going to have a hard time manifesting being married, with, especially in a good marriage, if you're miserable the entire time. There's no reason why you can't be happy before you get married. So that's what they're trying to say, and the negative entity is trying to make you feel like that. Like, you might already be a little bit feeling like that, but I feel like there's something about the negative entity that is amplifying that. Trying to remember. Yeah, you probably could. When's the last time you got an uncrossing? Did you get an uncrossing? You got a full moon candle. You got a New Year candle. Yeah, I see you having new moon money in November. I'm gonna say you got something. Now you need to do an uncrossing candle. You can wait, and if you want, I will do an uncrossing candle. I might start offering. I have a bunch of small uncrossing candles. I might start offering them until I use them up every new or full moon. And they're only 22. Spiritual bath. It does say you have spiritual bath. I would suggest that, if you still have any left over. That was a while ago. You bought that in November. Yeah, you gotta do something to get rid of this negative energy. Yeah, we did. Okay, yeah, I thought we did something. Yeah, and it was successful. I'm just thinking. It doesn't say that it doesn't say that the energies are attached to you or anything. And we can ask, we should probably ask real quick to make sure that you don't have anything on you, because it only just happened. Like, it only just completed. The candle ended right when the new moon was, so it's only been a couple days since it completed. So maybe they're trying to refer to that. So something, yeah, I thought you did. Yeah, I was like, I thought you did. That's why I was sitting there reading it. Yeah. So what I want to do, I'm gonna try to remember I just want to make sure that you don't have anything right now on you. But anyways, it could be referring to that. Also, it's not necessarily always the negative energies aren't always instantly just gone. Like poof, they're just gone after you get those done. So with the Serenity, it's that they're wanting you to take care of your vibration and increase the environment, like making it more positive and clearing your space. Again, they're wanting you to balance your chakras. Just because you get an uncrossing candle and a return or slash return to sender candle doesn't mean that you still don't need to take care of yourself. I mean, you still have to balance your chakras. You still have to clear your space and your energy. Now, you just like your return to sender candle ended on the new moon. That's when it did it, right before I lit those other candles, like literally that day. Because I was watching it and I waited until it was done before I did the other candles. And so now I would highly suggest taking a spiritual bath, cleansing the energy out of your area, and all of those things. I don't know how much you've been doing with that. Yes, attunements can help, but you still should learn how to balance your chakras. Just like it can help, like say you were dirty and I gave you a bath and that would help. You would get a bath if I gave you a bath. But I mean, you should also learn how to give yourself a bath too. So there's guided meditations too on that. You can look in your local area. There could be like sound baths, meditation, yoga, whatever you could do in your area too. There you could have stuff in person. And stuff in person is never going to take the place of totally, like anything in person should be better than anything remote. If you can get to it, if you have access to it, you should try to do that as well. So trouble with friends is coming. It's saying that you're going to have some kind of ending, or it's somebody that you had an ending with. Saying the universe can only give you what you ask for. Narrow it down. Be as specific as it feels good. So what I'm getting out of that is trouble with friends is coming. It could be involving, now it can be romantic, because friends can still be considered a love interest. So the trouble with friends could be something like that. And it's something that I feel like that you could be trying to kind of manifest. Some kind of ending that you kind of already that you're trying to manifest with some, I don't know, there's something that you're trying to manifest with a person. So I would try, for you, what I would try first is do sage first. Sage your whole home. And then do Palo Santo. You can crack or open the windows or something like that to get the negative energy out. Right? Take a spiritual bath. Do a guided meditation on balancing your chakras. All of that stuff. Listen to sound baths. They have sound baths available on YouTube as well. So do all of those things and then check back and see if your vibration's any better. If the energy is gone, you can always get like something quicker, smaller, something too. All right, so the lesson is forgiveness. So yeah, like this thing, there's something about with the trouble with friends, just saying, it's like, I feel like there could be, you had an ending with somebody that you gave up, and I feel like they're telling me something with this person is going to come back. I mean, it could be that you're going to have an ending with somebody, but with the 5 of Cups in the reverse and the 9 of Wands reverse, it's something that I feel like you're already giving up on. I don't know. That or they gave up on you. But it could be potentially somebody who's coming back who you gave up on. Which it could stir up a bunch of stuff. So the lesson is forgiveness. So you're supposed to forgive someone for being deceptive. Now, and also, okay, they're saying to treat somebody with grace. They were not good. Maybe they're going to apologize or some kind of clarity will be brought to the situation, or something positive will be brought to the situation fairly soon. This isn't a situation. This is like coming with this friends. Whoever this person is, it could be related to this. I think it's a person who wasn't treating you very good, who are going to try and get some kind of forgiveness. And I'm seeing you, I keep seeing without judgment. So you're going to try to like not judge them and forgive them and not take it personally what they did. Because sometimes people make mistakes and they're not always the best people. But if they come back and say they've learned that lesson and they ask for forgiveness, then, I mean, as long as you're not like having them move in and like giving them the keys to your house and like your car and your bank account passwords, I mean, you can let people start to come back in, at some point, if they seem sincere and depending on what they did. But obviously there's a limit to everything, but as long as they're not dangerous or something, because I feel like that you're going to have to forgive somebody with the Seven of Swords here, the mindfulness. So it's time to be honest. They're saying that you're not perfect either. Okay. I didn't have to say it that way. Limiting beliefs, subconscious beliefs, impede progress. Shadow work, rewire. Okay. Reprogramming your brain. Let's see. Subconscious beliefs impede your progress. And that has something to do with some kind of healthy new beginning, like a physical new beginning, some kind of loss maybe of that. Maybe you feel like you messed something up. Again, some of this stuff may not have happened yet, or it will happen soon. But there could be a situation where you're overwhelmed and maybe you made a mistake, and you're kind of giving yourself a hard time about it. And time to be honest, and that is with yourself, that you made a mistake. So, but at the same time, not beat yourself up at it over it. Just like say, oh, I made a mistake. Because we have to, first of all, in order to learn anything, we have to acknowledge we're making mistakes. There's a lot of people who have a hard time with that. They don't want to think that they're not perfect, and they're afraid other people will think they're not perfect, and so they don't want to admit that they made a mistake. Everybody is capable of making mistakes, including you, even the most spiritual people. And sometimes people get overwhelmed. They do think things happen. Maybe you didn't get enough sleep or something. People make mistakes, so you own it without feeling guilty. And there's a lot of people, if they feel like they made a mistake, then they feel guilty, or they beat themselves up. They think that they're less than because they made a mistake, and that's not necessarily true. You have to say, oh, I made a mistake. Let's learn from it and then move forward. It doesn't mean that you're any less of a person or anything like that. So that's something they're wanting you to be aware of. And when that happens, they're not wanting you to beat yourself up over it. They just want you to, accept it and learn from it, and not take it and not get upset with yourself for it. So don't be afraid. All right. So okay. So that's kind of funny. So they're saying that you have a relationship coming towards you, and there's a high chance that you could be running away. That could be the one with the divine masculine, your twin flame. And with follow your bliss, they're wanting you to move forward and not make any decisions out of fear, because they're saying that there's a good chance that when this person comes towards you, you're going to run away. And you have a new direction that you're headed towards. All right, so hopefully that was informative and helpful. Now it is Tyreek's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Tyreek. Yeah, you're correct on that other one. But they are trying to mentally prepare you for situations, so some of it may be stuff that hasn't quite happened yet. You're welcome. Yeah, but you're taking the steps. You know, you just got to do. You know, you got to clear your environment and balance your chakras, because don't forget your crown chakra is blocked, and you can't hear shit from the divine if your crown chakra is blocked. So work on opening it up. Your chakras should be about the size of a silver dollar. So, I don't know, do I even have anything with that roundness laying around? It's like a little bigger than a quarter. Maybe like a 2-inch circumference or something. I had to guess. So you gotta imagine them in your mind being that size. Alright, so we have Jennifer. With a regular reading. Thank you for the extra. I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm going to close the list for now, just because I want to make sure I don't get too many readings. Okie dokie, Tyreek. I just don't want to get too many readings. You know what I mean? And you're kind of piling on quickly. And then Jennifer. Where is the space that I'm supposed to type between Terry and Jasmine? Alright. If I have enough time, I'll add more, but I have Sasha's readings, a medium reading, so that's going to take a minute. Alright. Yeah, I got you. I got it, Tyreek. Hey, Carla. How are you doing? I got it, Jennifer. I added you to the list. Thank you. Alright. Let's see what the angels want to say to Tyreek. Y'all must be in the mood for angel bitching. Alright, please tell me, what do the angels want to say to Tyreek? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Tyreek? I want to see what it says. Release attachments to move forward. What do the angels want to say to Tyreek? What do they want him to know? Well, they say good things, but a lot of times it sounds like I'm bitching at you. At least I feel like I'm bitching at you. What do the angels want to say to Tyreek? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Tyreek? What do they want him to know? Yeah, they want a little bit more. Tyreek. What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Tyreek? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Tyreek? Angels want to say to Tyreek? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Tyreek? What do they want him to know? Okay. What is... I'm already getting a message. They're saying there's some kind of situation with a friend or a group, some kind of peer type setting when you're around people. And sometimes the people who you're around do things that you don't necessarily agree with, but you don't always speak up and say what you're supposed that you feel like you should say about it. And you kind of go along with it. And they're saying they feel like that you're compromising your soul, like, or who you are, like your core, who you are deep down. When you either allow, it depends on the situation, I guess. When you either allow it to continue or you don't walk away or remove yourself from it, like you're allowing yourself to continuously be exposed to something that is not in your highest vibration, where you're not being honored in some way. It could be a situation where a person is maybe saying something negative about you and you're just laughing about it and just kind of going, oh, meanwhile, deep down, you know that it's not right or something. There's just something where something is not being quite right and you're being called to honor yourself by not exposing yourself to something. I don't know. Hopefully that makes some fucking sense of what you're saying. Yeah, so there's something, and they're saying it's in like a peer group where maybe they're being kind of shitty or sus. They could be doing things too that you don't morally agree with as well. It could be something like that. It's something that you don't necessarily agree with, but you don't say anything because you don't want to fuck with anybody. You don't want to upset them, or you don't want to come off as a certain way. All right, so your underlying energy says angels are moving things around to help you. They want you to not be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's time to be honest as well for you. And you are meant to change the world. And they want you to balance your chakras as well. They're all down for a chakra balancing, I guess. Okay, good. I'm glad you know, because I don't know. All I can do is tell you what they say. Then we have your root chakras blocked. Oh my God. That's not so good. You can't make no money that way either. We have it's time to rest and reflect. Also, they're saying there's situations that you go into where you're around normal people and they're misjudging you. They're acting kind of, I don't know, like a bigot or something. They're not necessarily wanting you to fight them as much as they don't want you to get offended either, but at the same time, they're misjudging you. And they're saying there's situations where that person could very easily be judged for, and that person has no reason to be judging you. But there's something where you're not the person that they see you as. Like they think of you in a way that you're not. And but what do you want him to do about it? You're bringing it up. They're not telling you what to do about it. I don't know. They're good. They're wanting, I don't know if this is going to come up in the reading or something. They're talking about that though. And someone, or there could be more than one person, is because a lot of times you're very nice. And so people say some shit around you, apparently. And I don't know if this is related to the other thing I was saying. There's some situation where there's a person where they're kind of trashing you as a person. They're assuming that because you do some things, I don't know if it's because of the way you dress or maybe that you're, I don't know, like into theater or something. There's something where that they do that there's some kind of stereotype. They're assuming that because of that stereotype, that's something that you are, but you're not. I don't know if they really want you to do something about it as much as they want to reassure you that that's not who you are, and they don't matter. They're saying that that person doesn't matter. their opinion of you doesn't matter, and that they're on their own journey, and that, you know, but that person is wrong to be that way and to think that way about you and to assume those things about you. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we have forgive yourself and move forward. But there's like a few things, like there's like somebody who's like kind of stereotyping you. I don't know what it's for exactly. They're just like there's something that you either something to do with how you look or something, and they're stereotyping you, assuming that you're maybe like that you are like a bad person or something because of something, but that's not true, and they're wanting you to know that that's not true, and that just because they think that isn't a reflection of who you are, it's a reflection of who they are. All right, and then we have new opportunities are coming, stay alert. And I'm also hearing, it could be also because some of the people that you're around too. We have just say no. What do you say no to? Then we have your ego is the source of your pain. Yeah, and that's going to be part of it. Because that's why they're saying they're not necessarily to do something about that other thing. It's just that you need to understand that's not who you are, but at the same time, that they don't want you to take it personal. Because that person is, look, there's something to just say yes to. So it's really weird that we got both of those, right? And then we have family issues need healing. I'm getting like the energy of a lot of people judging you, a lot of misjudging you around you. And they're saying this is a lesson that you're supposed to be learning about your ego and not to get offended. But at the same time, you know, if they're being mean or something to your face, you know, you can remove yourself from that situation, but it doesn't mean that you should remove yourself and not expose to negativity like too much or anything like that. But there's that, and then there's also, you know, you don't have to stay in with those types of people and allow them to treat you poorly or something. That's so weird. All right, let me see. I gotta pick out some. I do want this and this. I want to see this opportunity. Do you want to know about the family issues, or do you know what they are? I want to see what the angels are moving around for you. Don't be afraid. I got two more. Don't be afraid, and maybe it's time to be honest. I'm going to go with that. I feel like we've already talked about some of these other things before. All right, I didn't think that you wanted to do that one so much. I think you know what that is. And sometimes I don't know if it's partially your family that's judging. I don't know. There's some kind of there's a lot of judging energy around you. A lot of people judge you. Part of it is that you're being yourself. They don't realize that you're being yourself. They should just let you be who you want to be. And even if that changes, and not expect you to stay that person either, because you're a creative person, and you're just expressing yourself in a creative way. That's what they're saying, and just let you do that. But so, because like you may say you might want to look like wear certain types of clothes, but it doesn't mean you're going to want to do that maybe forever. Maybe someday, when you're like 50 years old, you'll choose to wear more. What is it? Kind of, I don't know, some other kind of clothes. You know what I'm talking about. Like you could dress whatever you want. Because the other thing I'm picking up is that people are saying, okay, this is the way. And like if you change something that you like to wear or like to do or like to sing or something that you're into, like, oh, well, you're just being, like there's an energy of like, you're just changing to suit other things. No, they don't understand that you're a creative person. You're just expressing your feelings. Two, on the outside of your body. Two, they don't understand that those things aren't necessary. I don't think that you're attached to those things or who you are, and you may choose to change up your style. You may choose to change up the kind of music you like to sing or listen to at any moment. Because your energy, you feel like you change a lot, not because you don't know who you are. I feel like you know a bit of who you are. I just think that your energy changes, and as your energy changes, you express yourself differently all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. No, Carla. Oh, Venmo? Alright, it's just a quick reading for Carla. You have to tell me when you send Venmo because Venmo doesn't give me any notification. I don't get a notification on Venmo. Not on this phone. My other phone will tell me, but not this one. And I can't use the other one. They're saying a lot of words about you without even having to pull barely shit. Alright, let's get this going. Did I pen that? Yeah, I did. Okay. What do the angels want to say to Tyreek? What do they want him to know? And also, you know, they want you to feel like if you want to express your vibration in different ways at all the time, like 1 minute you might want to wear something that is elegant and classy, and 1 minute you might want to wear something a little bit more ratchet. Who cares? You know, that's how you're feeling that day. Don't make people think that you can only like stick you in a hole, or you can only be this way or that way. I don't know. They're saying that for you, it's kind of, I don't know, it feels like it's kind of important for you to be able to express yourself. Because this is how you flow your creative energy. And because you're a creative person. Yeah. So if you do things, because that might be your root chakra block. I might have to put this up top so I don't forget. There could be something that needs to, like, because your root chakra is blocked. Maybe that's why they're saying all this. What do the angels want to say to Tariq? What do they want him to know? Yeah, you gotta, yeah. I think angels want to say they want to make sure, you know, to stay like that. Because, I don't know, maybe it's because something that's going to happen. Maybe people will be like, I don't know, you know what I keep seeing? And I'm not saying this is necessarily happening now or has already happened. There's like a situation where you're going to have this person or a couple people say, you don't know what you want or who you want to be or which way, that and the other, because you're always changing your style, you're always changing this and that and the other. You know how some people think that people who are changing frequently don't know who they are or something. And I don't know, I feel like this situation is going to come up where they're going to be like that, and you might for a minute, you know, question yourself. And they're saying no. They're trying to explain to you now before the situation happens, so your vibration will get fucked up. They want you to remind you that, no, you're just a creative person and you like to express yourself in different ways, and you should be allowed to. And it doesn't mean that you don't know who you are or anything like that. That just means that you just like different things. And maybe one day you like the color purple, or one day you like the color pink, or one day you like blue. You know, shit. I mean, you know, you should be able to change things up, you know. All right, please clarify. Just say yes. The Fool. Yeah, see, they want you to be like this, free and open. Please clarify. Just say no. 10 of Pentacles. I don't know. I have to clarify that more. That could be family or something long term. Please clarify. New opportunities are coming. Stay alert. Six of Wands, new opportunities for success. Hell yeah. Please clarify, angels are moving things around to help you. I want to see what they're moving. The High Priestess. Please clarify, don't be afraid. Queen of Wands reversed. Please clarify, it's time to be honest. Two of Pentacles reversed. Please clarify the Fool. No, because I just don't... You know, what if one day you decide you don't want to do something a certain way? I don't know, there's like an energy where people may expect you to do things. Like maybe someday you won't want you to get your nails done. I'm not saying that you're going to do that for sure. But maybe one day you don't want to do that. Like, what happened to you? You used to get your nails done. And, you know, say, well, shit, I, you know, want to take a break. I mean, fuck. You know what I mean? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Doesn't mean you don't like those things anymore. It just means you want to just, like, take a break or stop doing it or do something else. Clarify the Six of Wands. We have the Emperor. Ooh, shit. All right, clarifying the High Priestess. Three of Pentacles reversed. Clarify the Queen of Wands reversed. So, you know, don't necessarily like if I didn't want, like sometimes I don't want my nails to be as long, so I'll shorten them. Sometimes my nails get hell long. Clarify the Two of Pentacles reversed. I sure as hell can't have them as long as you do. I would hurt myself with them. I just don't want you to feel like you gotta do whatever you want to do, shit. But sometimes I like them longer, sometimes I like them shorter. Depending on what kind of nail style I'm doing. Let's have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. But people, you know, part of me, you know, yeah, I kind of do it for YouTube. Do my nails. But I do kind of get lost in when I start doing creative with them because I'm an artist. I have the Nine of Swords, which is, I don't do enough creative stuff for myself anymore. Clarify the Emperor. The hell? Clarify the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. But, you know, I probably always try to keep my nails nice. Clarify the Eight of Wands. But maybe someday I'll want them to be not more boring than they are. You know, we don't have to always do stuff to please other people. We can do what we want. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Alright. I gotta do another row. Clarify Death. It's like telling me about a lot of stuff. Clarifying the Two of Wands. Judgment reversed. Clarifying the Two of Cups reversed. Okay. There's something that you've been waiting for to happen is going to be happening soon. I just want to throw that out there. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. It could be like job related. Five of Swords. Clarifying the Page of Swords reversed. That's what they mean by they're moving shit around. You gotta get it. If you're in this vibration right now, when it comes to your career, you need to get out of that. Clarifying the Six of Cups reversed. And a Three of Cups. Magician. Like you are manifesting some kind of new beginning, a new offer, and emotional fulfillment and balance. You're just trying to figure out how to get there. There's stuff a little bit more stuff you gotta learn. All right. What do the angels want to say to Tariq? What do they want him to know? Your root chakra probably is not helping. What do the angels want to say to Tariq? What do they want him to know? clarifying the Eight of Swords. We have daily habits. Clarifying Judgment in the reverse. We have love where you are. Clarifying the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have crisis. Clarifying the Five of Swords. The specificity matters. Card came out, but I can't pronounce that shit right. Clarifying the Chariot. Respond versus react. Yes. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And the next step. What's on the bottom? Serenity. And what is serenity about? Taking care of your vibration. You know, being positive and having positive energy in your environment, clearing your space, balancing your chakras, clearing your energy. That goes along with the root chakra being blocked. So what do they just want to say yes about? So they're wanting to just say yes about with a Fool, having a new beginning, you know, being free and open for a new beginning, you know, coming out of this abandonment energy and transforming. They want you to get out of being in this limited thoughts with the Eight of Swords. They want you to take care of yourself, self-care every day, morning and evening. And these routines, they want you to get in a routine where you're taking care of yourself. And so you can help to manifest success. They're also including like doing affirmations every day. They want you to get into a routine to where you know, wake up at a time. They're saying you are a Virgo. They're saying wake up at a certain time, you know, take care of yourself, do affirmations, maybe do a little meditation, do something that's good for you, healthy for you, things like that. And they're wanting you to work on your vibration. Because they want you to do they want you to get out of this negative self-talk. They want to get out of limiting beliefs, and they're wanting you to go through a transformation. So we have just say no to worry and anxiety, judging yourself. They're saying don't judge other people too, but I don't think that's something that you do as much. I think that more of you judging yourself. And they want you to appreciate your current circumstances. I think that how you're judging yourself is you're judging yourself because you're not exactly where you want to be right now. But they want you to appreciate where you are, because if you appreciate what's working for you, then you have more things that happen that work for you. So they want you to appreciate your current circumstances. And when you do go to get what you are trying to manifest, ask yourself why you want what you want. And I'll try to see the beauty in it all. You know, so they said they're wanting you to say no to worrying about your legacy, worrying about the long term, where is your life going to go in the long run, and making a decision about the future. Because you already know what you want. So now you got to let it go. They're saying you're in this phase where you're trying too hard to manifest whatever you're trying to manifest. And so what they're saying what you got to do is say, use the affirmation, I am in vibrational. Well, I wrote it down for myself. I'm going to tell you what I wrote. One of the ones that I do, and I haven't been doing this one for very long, is I am in vibrational alignment with all of my desires. And everything I desire flows to me easily and effortlessly. Even if you just do those two affirmations, Yeah, it's saying you're worrying about it. You're Nine of Swords about it. That's why I wasn't sure what I was trying to say when I had the Ten of Pentacles on. It's saying that you have to stop worrying about that and try to just stay present in your current moment, because your manifestation's already trying to take hold. And when you worry about it and everything, that only slows down your manifestation. So they're saying that you have new opportunities are coming. Stay alert for success, to be even in a leadership position. It says your life is being restructured with crisis. It's about everything being torn down so it can be restructured. Blessing within. Clearing space brings solution. See deepest needs and emotions. So your life's going to be restructured, and it looks like you're going to be successful in, I don't know, some kind of leadership position or something with the Emperor. They're saying that would be you, so that would be you, maybe you standing in your power too, as well. And then we have angels are moving things around to help you, and they're already doing that. You know, but when you worry and everything, it slows down your manifestation. You're getting in your own way. They want you to be specific, but not be attached to things only manifesting in a specific way. You know what I mean? Like, get an idea of what you would like, but not be attached to it. You can know what you want without being attached to that outcome. You know, you think of different ways that you can be happy and successful. Maybe you could be happy and successful if you got your own TV show, or maybe if you had it, maybe it was on Broadway. You know, there's a lot of different things that you could be happy doing. And if you think I can only be happy if I'm on Broadway, then what if you would be happy if you did a TV show? You know, so you know what I'm saying? So just as an example, you don't know what your success is. Don't be attached to your success only becoming one, being or looking at like one thing. But think of a lot of the different, you can try to manifest it a lot of different, like think of a lot of different ways that you would be happy and be successful. You know? And that's what I feel like they mean by that. But with a high priestess, they're wanting to be kind of emotionally calm and move forward without thinking and come out of this Five of Swords energy where you're feeling defeated. So don't be afraid. Respond versus react. What is this shit? Express from a loving place. Ooh, something's going to be happening. Now, this Queen of Wands isn't you. You got some bitch who's coming at you fairly soon. Who's going to have some words with you. And it's going to trigger you. This hasn't happened yet. You might have had something similar happen before, but this is what they're talking about hasn't happened yet. It could be car related, but you got someone who's going to say something and they're going to be a bitch. And now what they're trying to say, because it's saying express from a loving place, is sometimes, you know, it says trauma yields drama, new beneficial thought patterns. So like, say someone's being an asshole to you, instead of being offended, but you still should stand up for yourself in some way. But you don't have to do it in an offended way. You would do it, you know, where you say, I don't appreciate that, you know, that's not, and I want, you know, you could still want what's best for them. You know, so there's some kind of situation that's going to be coming, and you're going to have to express your feelings from a place of love. And it's going to be a situation where you're going to tell them to want to go fuck themselves, you know, but they're wanting you to be the bigger person in the situation. And it's a situation that could be making you feel afraid, and involving someone, could be involving travel and movement. And then the Queen of Wands in the reverse could be somebody who's a fire sign or a Pisces. So it's time to be honest. It's talking about being overwhelmed. Next step. Daily steps towards your dream. Manageable goals. Mentorship. Doors opening and success. So it's time to be honest, but it's like honest about what? Honest about, you know, being overwhelmed. Feeling passionate, wanting to move forward. Thinking negatively about the past. And it could be about yourself, but it's just something that you're thinking negatively about the past. They're wanting you to let that shit go so you can get to the next step. Because you have, like, the stuff is there for you to, it's like you're getting there, like your manifestation is like almost there, but like there's this last little bit that's in the way. So they're wanting you to let go of the past, because that's not who you are. That's just something that happened that you learned. That's just a lesson. It's not who you are. And then try to move forward. All right. So now it is Jasmine's turn. Go ahead and push your question, Jasmine. Or your first question. Yeah, they're talking about your success. They are rooting for your success, and they're trying to help you. But when you think about what you would like success to look like, try not to be attached to it. Just be like, that would be nice. That'd be fun. I could be happy if I did this or I did that. Think of many different ways you could be happy and successful. You can narrow it down to which one's your favorite or whatever. If I have enough time, Katerina, you can. If you want to wait until the end, I might be able to. But if I have to go get my child, I have to go get my child. I'm not going to put off. I want to make sure I can get these readings done. Okay? And I have to get them done in an hour. So, not likely. You're welcome, Tyreek. Why does Spirit... Yeah. I missed that comment. I'm just curious because... Oh, why does Spirit Divine want me to know that Terrell and I are destined to be together at this time? Huh? What? Why does this Divine want you to know that Terrell and you are destined to be together? Why? Did they want you to know that? And why do you think that? I don't know why you got... how you came to that conclusion. I don't know what to do with him. He's just too cold and conflicted. I just feel like I should move on. So are you trying to figure out what kind of connection you have, or like if it's a karmic or if it's a soulmate or a twin flame connection? What are you trying to figure out? Can we figure out quickly, because I gotta go soon. All right. Please tell me, what would happen if Jasmine walked away from Terrell? What would happen if Jasmine walked away from Terrell? Let's see. Virgo. I always forget the signs. What would happen if Jasmine walked away from Terrell? Please tell me what would happen if Jasmine walked away from Terrell. What would happen if Jasmine walked away from Terrell? Knight of Wands. What would happen if Jasmine walked away from Terrell? What would happen if Jasmine walked away from Terrell? What would happen if Jasmine walked away from Terrell? What would happen if Jasmine walked away from Terrell? So if you ever want to know what kind of connection you are, that's just a quick reading, okay? So you would ask, I would ask the pendulum if you're karmic or if you're soulmate or twin flame connection. And that could tell you a lot about why the divine wants you to be together. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. But I can't tell you indefinitely without knowing that. The answer to that question. 4 Cups, clarifying the Hermit in the reverse. 3 Cups. Clarifying the Star in the reverse. The 5 of Wands. Clarifying the 3 of Swords in the reverse. We have the Sun in the reverse. Clarifying the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Cups reversed. Now, there's a lot of fucking threes here. All right, we have 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. This would be indicative of you potentially, if he's not with somebody else, moving on to somebody else. Clarifying the 4 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the 3 of Cups. The Chariot reversed. Clarifying the 5 of Wands. He could be thinking this too. King of Cups, clarifying the Sun in the reverse. We have the 8 of Wands reversed, and clarifying the 10 of Cups in the reverse. We have, the 7 of Wands in the reverse, plus the Queen of Swords came out in the reverse as well. All right, then we have the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Katarina, if you want to do a quick reading, I don't know, you can wait until tomorrow. Or something like that. Probably be easier then. All right, 2 of Wands reverse. So, wait. You're Leo. He is Virgo. Who is this? This is Leo. This is you. I thought it was saying that you're apprehensive about making a decision, about there being some kind of balance. There's an injustice about ending the connection with Death reversed. With the Hierophant. About you learning some kind of spiritual lesson and not taking any action in the connection and being in a pause. All right, that's what it's affecting this reading. So it's saying with the Knight of Wands, it's talking about you know what would happen is he would be trying to figure out why. He would try to figure out why. If you're with somebody else, he would take some kind of action towards you. He would also think that something's wrong with him. Oh, there's something that's wrong with me. She's not attracted to me anymore. I'm too ugly. I don't know. There's something. He would have some kind of self-worth issue if you didn't chase after him. It's saying that he would chase after you. He'd be wondering if you're involved with someone else. He would have some love, and I don't know, there could be some kind of conflict as well. I'm seeing him trying to reconcile with you and not having any clarity and trying to figure out why. It's saying that multiple times. He'd be very disappointed. He wouldn't want to fight with you though either. So he'd be agreeable. I'm seeing him trying to heal the situation in some way, shape, or form, and him pursuing you. And not wanting to lose you. Alright, go ahead. He just texted me today saying he wants to be friends. Then you should say, I don't want any friends. You know, it's only this thing or the other. I don't want anything else. Oh. My wick went down there. Look at that. I'm gonna have wax all over this thing. It's gonna drive me nuts. So I can't one out. How? Let's see if I can do this without burning my finger off. Alright, here we go. Alright, I fixed it. So, I'm seeing him chasing after you. I'm seeing him trying to figure out why and all that stuff. So, I don't know, maybe you'll get more results. But you should maybe tell him you don't want to, you got enough friends. You're not looking for friends. If he wants you, he's going to have to be more than that. Right, what do you want to do with your quick question? All right, so where's the connection headed? Between Terrell and Jasmine. So where's the connection headed between Terrell and Jasmine? Where's the connection headed between Terrell and Jasmine, please? Hair dryer. All right, so we have a tennis racket. You know what that's about? A lot of back and forth energy. We have hand washing. Someone might wash their hands of the situation. We have the justice. So balancing the scales. We have neutral. We have the number 8. 8 is fast-moving energy, right? It could talk about progress. Like the 8 of Pentacles is working and making progress in a situation. 8 of Wands can be fast-moving energy. 8 of Cups can talk about walking away. So we have good, lost, all of those. And we also have the letter N, P, L, and A, which actually spells plan. Oh, we also have T, plant. We have the word plant. Okay. We also have enlightened, new home, family, crying, codependent, pregnant, work. Sorry, it's killing me here. Hope. Because I can imagine you're going like, what the fuck? All right, we have truth. Let's talk about you having a family and getting a new home and being pregnant. We have secret and support. It's like I'm almost choking on my breath. All right, we have the 9 of Wands, which is perseverance. Right? We have a butterfly, which is about transformation. It's a crystal butterfly. And then, what is an umbrella? It's a closed umbrella. So it's talking about a lack of protection. And we have a hairdryer, which is hot and cold behavior. So you're going to get more of that. There's plenty more of that where that came from. All right, and is this correct? Yeah, Pan Express. I can barely read it. Man. Because the writing's in red. It says, your vibes, or good vibes are coming your way. Yeah, that's good. Good vibes are coming your way. Too many notifications. All right, then we have, you have tremendous potential for success. And you also have, you are admired for your impeccable taste. And that's probably in regards to him, by the way. No, stop it. I just want to turn off my flashlight. Well, hopefully that answered your question. I just about died when I saw it. I'm trying to turn this away. You can see it. All right, there is your charms. All right. Now it is Sasha's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Sasha. I'm going to start looking for your email. There it is. I see it. There's Sasha. Did Nikita die? Why'd you get a medium reading for this, Sasha? This isn't a medium reading. Then why'd you get a medium reading? Medium reading is for somebody who has died, Sasha. Who am I channeling? Medium readings are for when I'm channeling. All right, then. Fair enough. Still beautiful as usual. All right. I thought I was channeling a dead person. All right. And you want to know, how does Nikita feel about you? Yeah, it's fine. I will give you more in-depth reading. It's fine. Because I want to give you what you were trying to get. It'll be fine. I'll just do more cards. Alright, they're wanting to use these cards. Please tell me, what is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? Well, usually it's reserved for when I'm channeling things. Because it takes some time to channel things. And it likes more energy. So like dead people, channeling dead people, or if someone's trying to have me channel like ancestors or something specific, usually it's dead people. Like, someone could do a channeled messages reading with it. Like if you want to channel messages from the person. Please tell me, what is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? Please tell me, what is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? Please tell me, what is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? Four of Pentacles. What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? King of Wands. What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? Six of Cups reversed. What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Two of Swords, clarifying the King of Wands. I have the Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands, clarifying the Lovers. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Five of Swords in the reverse. We have the Knight of Cups. On the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm making extra room for more cards. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit in the reverse, the Nine of Wands, the World. What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha, please? What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? Clarifying the Two of Swords. We have the Page of Wands, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands reversed, clarifying the Four of Wands. We have the Tower, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. What is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? Clarifying the Page of Wands. We have the Star, clarifying the Two of Wands in the reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles reversed, clarifying the Tower. We have the Queen of Wands, clarifying the Six of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords, and clarifying the Eight of Wands. We have the Empress, and that is you. All right. And then on the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords. That is what showed, but when I was using these cards when I first started pulling the cards. Nine of Cups. Let's see, that was what I saw too of that. Page of Cups. Three of Wands reversed, Five of Cups. What is this sign? She's an Aries? Ooh. Is that what's showing up? It was like Aries energy? I don't remember, Nick. I know what you meant. Yeah, Libra, Aries. Okay. Libra, Aries. Wow. This King of Wands, I think, is you. Please tell me, what is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha, please? What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? Clarifying the Star, we have the Bouquet. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Fox. Clarifying the Queen of Wands, we have the Park. Clarifying the Four of Swords, we have Amour, which is love. And clarifying the Empress, we have the Broken. On the bottom, we have the Rod. Yeah, it's like the Rod and Whip. It's about conflicts. This deck. But I also need this other deck, so let me do this real quick. So I have a little space. Please tell me, what is Nikita currently feeling about Sasha? What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? We have Reach Out. It was reversed. I have to take it that way. I'm trying to ask what his feelings are. What is his current feelings towards Sasha? We have You Make Me Want to Do Bad Things in the reverse, which is the Devil. And Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha. We have Wait, also in the reverse. What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? We have You Have So Many Options and Choices. What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? We have I Am a Very Jealous Person. What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha? We have I'm Sorry. And on the bottom, We have, I left because you told me to. Which I'm going to put that here. What is Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha, please? Nikita's current feelings towards Sasha. All right, clarifying bouquet. We have reckless. Clarifying the fox. We have no you hang up. Clarifying the park. We have secrecy. Clarifying love. We have sunshine. And clarifying glass is girl with popcorn. On the bottom, we have puppet master. All right, so this is pretty intense. Because it's implying that the broken glass is bad luck for a long time. And that is clarifying you. We ask what his feelings are. He could be feeling like you are bad luck in some way, shape, or form. He says, with clarifying that we have your going out, excess, escapism, like you have little regard for consequences, creating a mess and not paying attention. So girl with popcorn is a girl who's just walking around eating a bucket of popcorn, dropping popcorn all over the place, and just making a mess and not paying attention to the mess. Maybe she doesn't have little dogs like to run after and eat her popcorn like mine do. But he's seeing you in this way. I feel like that he doesn't necessarily see you in that way now. And what I'm hearing is, I'm sorry that he saw you in the wrong light. Do you know what I mean? Like, he thought of you in that way. And I don't think that he sees you that way anymore. He feels very passionately towards you, and he wants to give you some kind of love offer. But before, he did see you in this way. And that's what I'm hearing with I'm sorry. So, I'm getting ahead of myself. He's trying to make a decision what to do in this situation, in this connection with you. He wants to, the bouquet is about giving you some kind of like a compliment or something like that. It could be literal flowers, but I'm trying to read the other part. Acting. Part of him wants to move forward and take action towards you, and he feels like you could be successful if you were together, but at the same time, and he's wanting to come towards you, but he's trying to make a decision about it, if he wants to let go of the situation or not. If he should move on or if he should come towards you. He feels a lot of passion for you. He feels abandoned as well, and he's apprehensive. Right now, he's trying to make a decision about the future, because you have this decision he's trying to make with the Two of Swords, Two of Wands in the reverse. And his decision has to do with, I think, breaking up with whoever he's with. If I'm to be honest, because he wants to Nine of Pentacles reversed. And he's thinking about himself. And also, he wants to talk to you. I don't know if you've talked to him lately, but he's wanting to talk to you. With no you hang up is he wants to have these like lengthy and exciting conversations with you. He feels like there's a lot to talk about and a lot in common. So he wants to communicate. He wants to like I'm hearing catch up. I don't know when's the last time you talked. Hey Alma. I'm gonna be logging off soon, and I'm not. The list is closed. All right. There you are. sees you as somebody who's very beautiful and sexy. He wants to get together with you. He wants to, and it's almost like he wants to secretly get together with you. He can't stop thinking about you. With the park, it's like wanting to get together publicly, but with secrecy, it's saying that he's hiding something. I feel like it's trying to say that he wants to secretly get together with you. Have a secret meeting. And because he wants to make a choice in love. He wants to choose between you or whoever the other person could be. He could be wanting you to choose between whoever you're with. He wants to know what he's got a lot of love for you. And it looks like he's been working on healing himself. He wants to give to this connection. And like I said, he wants to apologize. He wants to give you a love offer. Communicate. He sees the Empress is like, there's growth and expansion with the Empresses here, especially in the upright. There is, he sees you as having it all going on, where before he's sorry because he thought negatively of you, and that you weren't paying attention. But I feel like it's more like you were a carefree attitude, and you were trying to, you were trying to just be open and having fun, and he thought of it as you being kind of, in a way, negligent. So he's still trying to decide if he wants to reach out to you. He definitely feels tempted by you. He's trying to, he wants you to wait, not to move on. I'm feeling that is applying to himself. He does see you as having a lot of options, and he's worried about you being with somebody else. All right. He's wanting to reassess things. He's definitely thinking about the long term. He wants to find out more information, which is probably why he wants to have a private meeting with you. Because he hasn't given up. There's this feelings for you. He hasn't given up how he feels towards you. And there's a sense of completion when it comes to you and I. He also could have leveled up and learned something spiritually as well. Learned his lesson. I feel like he's realized the truth about something, and that you are wish fulfillment. He's wanting to give you some kind of messages of love. I feel like that he's tired of waiting. He regrets waiting as well. All right. I'm going to pull one more bit here, okay? I'm going to give you some guidance. But he is currently conflicted. There's things that he wants to do, and he's trying to figure out if he should do them. I don't see too much fear about being rejected, though. I feel like that he wants to make sure it's okay first before he might want to break up with that other person. He might be wanting to make sure that, because you told me to. See, I want you to choose because he's not sure if you would want him. I'm too afraid to talk to you. Do you even see me that way? So he's not even sure if you're attracted to him. So he wants to make sure you still want him. And that's probably why he wants to get together with you. All right, and after this, it will be Jordan's turn. Make sure you're ready, Jordan. You're coming up next. Make sure you're ready, Jordan. All right, guidance for Sasha on the connection with Nikita, please. Guidance for Sasha on the connection with Nikita. Guidance for Sasha on the connection with Nikita. Guidance for Sasha on the connection with Nikita, please. Guidance for Sasha on the connection with Nikita. On the bottom, we have Community Reversed. So Community Reversed is about needing to connect to your community and come together with them. And whereas you're saying, it's like implying that you're not. And somehow that's supposed to be helping your connection with him. Maybe you have shared friends or something. I don't know. All right. Then we have the 5th chakra, which is your throat chakra in reverse, which is indicating a blocked throat chakra. Whoa. And then we got chakra cards, which I don't really read them, other than that you have the 4th chakra, which is the heart chakra. It's talking about, the guidance is about opening your heart as well, but that's not, I don't read these though. So I was like I don't read them in the book. Guidance for Sasha about Nikita, please. They're saying your throat chakra is blocked. We have patience. Guidance for Sasha about Nikita, please. Door to personal healing and happiness. It's saying, like, this card talks about isolation, feeling isolated and loneliness. It could talk about being disconnected from people, and that you don't need to isolate yourself to continue. So, as I was saying, needing to connect and find people who can support you. All right, so numbers, I don't try to read too much in it because it's just affecting energy. It's for me to understand the reading. Patience in the upright. It says, this card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will only on one option. When you think that there's only one solution to satisfy your need to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. So they're trying to say, don't be attached to the way your manifestation would appear. So maybe you imagine, oh, I will be together with Nikita if he comes towards me and he presents with me a pink rose on a Thursday and he confesses his undying love. So I'm not saying this is what you're thinking, but you could be thinking, like, if you're thinking of something that's specific, of him doing a specific thing, and that could be slowing things down because you're only trying to get one specific thing. They're wanting you to be open to it manifesting in multiple different types of ways. So it's saying, be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful and present. And the universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind and broaden your perspective and let them come through. So they're wanting you to be peaceful, stillness, not being upset or worried about your manifestation. And then door to personal healing and happiness. It says this card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens into a lush rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure that you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. All right, so hopefully that reading was informative and helpful. And now we got Jordan's reading. Jordan has ordered a mini in-depth reading. Then it'll be Jennifer's turn and then Carla. You're welcome, Sasha. All right. Has Aries moved off from me? Who is Aries? Please make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs. And please try not to take a long time because I have to leave in 20 minutes. Okay, so I have to be done. Carla, can you go ahead and post your question real quick while this person types out their question? Please post your entire question with your first name, their first name, both of your sun signs in it. You don't know their sun sign, but who is Aries then? Is that their sun sign? Post your question quickly, Carla. Jordan. Who's Aries and who's a Sagittarius? If you don't know their sun sign, those are sun signs. Well, I don't understand what you're implying. You don't know their sun sign, but who's a Sagittarius and who's an Aries? Those are sun signs. That's what I'm asking. You're saying, has Aries moved on? That means that you know that their name is, that they're an Aries, right? Carla, you not post your question quickly. All right, Jordan. All right. Please tell me, has Colin moved on from the connection with Jordan, yes or no? Has Colin moved on from the connection with Jordan? Has Colin moved on from the connection with Jordan, yes or no? Has Colin moved on from the connection with Jordan, yes or no? Has Colin moved on from the connection with Jordan? Yes or no? Has Colin moved on from the connection with Jordan? Has Colin moved on from the connection with Jordan? Yes or no? Has Colin moved on from the connection with Jordan? Yes or no? Jennifer, are you here? All right, has Colin moved on from the connection? Let's see. The answer is no. He is not. Let's pull cards to see what it says. Six of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords. Five of Wands. Page of Cups reversed. I'm going to try to do your reading in between while waiting other people to post their questions, Carla. Okay? Please tell me about Colin or Jordan. Alright, please clarify the Hanged Man. Oh, wait. That's not. Wait. No. Shit. I did that wrong. So the answer, yeah, is, has he moved on? The answer is yes, not no. I was looking, for some reason, I was imagining the hangman was the other way. I don't know why. So it says, yes, he has. All right, clarifying the Six of Cups in the reverse. Let me figure this out. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. For some reason, I was imagining the hangman was the other way around. It was reversed. Clarifying the Five of Wands. You know, I mean, the hangman's upside down to begin with, but... Ten of Cups reversed, clarifying the Page of Cups reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. I am seeing him trying to heal from the past in this situation so far. He's talking about Colin moving on from the connection with Jordan. Clarifying the Chariot in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the Three of Swords in the reverse. Let's see, you're Sagittarius and he's Aries. Clarifying the Seven of Wands in the reverse. He doesn't want to fight. Looks like he's also making a choice. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups in the reverse. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. Got all these tens. Clarify the Ten of Swords reversed. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. On the bottom, we have the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords reversed, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Cups is in the reverse. All right, please tell me about Colin with Jordan. Please tell me about Colin with Jordan. Please tell me about Colin with Jordan. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we have Scythe. Wow, that's fast moving energy. Clarifying Justice in the reverse. We have Man. Clarifying the Lovers. We have Wolverine. Clarifying the Ten of Wands. In the reverse, we have Whip. Clarifying the Two of Wands. In the reverse, we have Rider. Clarifying Scythe. We have Trophy. Clarifying Man. We have Ship. Clarifying Wolverine. We have Fireworks. Clarifying Whip. We have Coffin. Clarifying Leader. We have Elephant. On the bottom, we have Wine. Child. Well, Tower. With Swans. So, I mean, we're going by like what he is doing or what he thinks he's doing. And he thinks he's moved on. Maybe the reason why I said no is because maybe he really hasn't. You know? Because with the Seven of Swords energy, is someone maybe being deceptive and trying to make a choice, strategizing, not wanting any drama. There's like also this Hangman energy. What is the Hangman? It's about waiting around, trying to see things in a different perspective, right? And feeling overwhelmed and kind of cutting things off, maybe even prematurely. Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, there's talking about there's been some kind of injustice, trying to heal from injustice. This would imply that he had some kind of injustice with you, that you had done something to him. This is, the ship does talk about him moving on. So maybe he has consciously decided to heal and move on. Okay. But for some reason, I'm getting like an energy of this connection maybe coming back. Maybe it's a soulmate connection. Maybe that's why it's Six of Cups. But in the Lovers, it's a lot of soulmate energy. And it says it right here as well with the Swans card. And it is a connection with the Wine. It indicates that the connection could develop over time. I am seeing conflict. And then on top of that, we have 3 tens over here, which talks about getting ready to start a new cycle. So it's saying there's a lot of fighting in your connection. There's a lot of conflict. And it's implying that maybe it was kind of abusive or toxic in some way, shape, or form. And I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the way he's, if it's not, it's just the way he's perceiving it, and he's wanting to put down this burden, and he's disappointed in the situation. He's wanting it to be done. Again, the Page of Cups in reverse. I don't know if there's blocked communication. It could indicate that as well. But it can also indicate a disappointing relationship, being at rock bottom, wanting to have a fresh start. But here's this thing. He's still apprehensive about making a decision on where he wants to go. And he still dreams about you. And I don't know if there's some kind of telepathic communication, but I feel like that he dreams about you. He dreams about communicating with you and coming forward with you. So that makes me think that even though he's mentally telling himself he's moved on, I'm not sure if that means that the connection is truly over. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing after a period of time of him healing, him realizing the truth about some situation, is that there is, I'm hearing you were right that he wasn't giving very much in this connection. And he was being very kind of vague. I don't know, being very up in the air about commitment. I don't know what that means, but hopefully that makes sense to you. All right, so now it is Jennifer's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Jennifer. I think that he's going to see I think a part where he went wrong, because I feel like that he doesn't realize that he had played a part in whatever happened between both of you. And with Colin there, I don't think he realizes it. I think after a while he's going to realize it. So I think that could be what changes things in the situation. What? No, Carla, I can't answer that question because people don't belong to people. Be hers. I can't ask the angels for you to own Mike. I can't ask them that. No, you can't own Mike. You have to allow him to. Maybe that's your problem. You mean, is there something that you could do to come together? So you should get advice. That's what you should get. Is that okay, Carla? How does Max... What does Max stand for? Maximilian? Maximus? What does it stand for? Is it just Max? Emotionally feel about you, or how do you feel about you? I could pull oracle cards that might give you information on what you should do to come together. I would just pull oracle cards on that one, Carla. We've known each other for 10 years, long distance friendship. I am married also. Oh boy. You're Cancer. All right. Okay, just Max. How does Max feel about Jennifer? Please tell me, how is Max currently feeling about Jennifer? How is Max currently feeling about Jennifer? Please tell me, how is Max currently feeling about Jennifer? 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 He's definitely feeling that third party situation. How is Max currently feeling about Jennifer? Oof. How's Max currently feeling about Jennifer? 9 of Swords. On the bottom we have the High Priestess, 8 of Cups, Cancer, Libra, 8 of Wands reversed, Cancer. Talk about him walking away and waiting, spying. He could be sexually attracted to you. There's a spark definitely with the Ace of Wands. How is Max currently feeling about Jennifer? It's almost like there's like a spy, like he's been watching you all of this time. How is Max currently feeling about Jennifer? Somebody walked away. I don't know who walked away originally. How is Max currently feeling about Jennifer? Clarifying the Knight of Swords in the reverse, we have the Star in the reverse. Clarifying the Emperor in the reverse, we have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the 3 of Cups in the reverse, we have the 7 of Cups reversed. Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the King of Wands. That's him. Clarifying the 9 of Swords in the reverse, we have the 9 of Pentacles reversed. I'm hearing he does not want to be the reason why you break up with your spouse. he would consider pursuing you if you weren't married, but he doesn't want to tell you to get divorced. Clarifying the star in the reverse. He'd rather wait for you. Yeah, see the devil in the reverse. He'd rather wait for you to break up on your own, but I don't know if he'll necessarily wait though. Clarify the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I think that he thinks about it. Definitely fantasizes about you. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Clarifying the King of Wands. There's something that he regrets in the past. Maybe he took some kind of action with you before. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. But he's worried about you becoming single and walking away. And he wants you to do it, but he doesn't want to say, hey, do that. Nine of Cups. Then he does want you to get divorced. Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, the Hermit, the Four of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Cups. See, he feels like he's missed out on a great opportunity to be with you before. Like he fucked it up in some way. Please tell me, how does Max currently feel about Jennifer? How does Max feel about Jennifer? How is Max currently feeling about Jennifer? Clarifying the devil in the reverse. Yeah. You guys might be a high-level soul connection of some way, shape, or form. You could be twin flames or soulmate. Or he thinks that, especially. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. We have tracks. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. We have Island, clarifying the Three of Wands. Yeah, Clock, clarifying the Six of Swords. Moose. It almost like he would want you to be single or independent on your own for a while before being with you, like living with you. Like he wouldn't want you to just like move out of your house and then move in with him. Clarifying Swans, but his energy feels desperate. Clarifying Archer, clarifying Tracks. Grasshopper, clarifying Island. Clarifying Clock. But to be honest with you, I think that he would take you anyways. Clarifying Moose, because the energy feels that desperate. This person could be your divine masculine. Wheel of Fortune. He is worried about karma for a situation. On the bottom, we have Bridge. It could even be more than that, potentially. But he is in love with you. He wants to have a relationship with you. He's wanted you this entire time. He's wanted you. He's always loved you. This entire time. Like he said, he doesn't want to tell you to get divorced. He's like hoping you'll break up with this person, but at the same time, he does think about moving on from you. Like maybe he should move forward, but at the same time, he feels like that maybe you're meant to be together. So there's a letting go energy. He wants to come out of the cold. He feels like that your connection could go the distance and that he could be successful. I don't know if he had a situation with another relationship before, where everything that was wrong, he feels with that connection, he feels like that wouldn't be an issue with you. And so he wants that with you. Also, there's something about having children. I don't know if you have children or anything like that. I don't think you do with him. But I don't know if there's children. I don't know if he imagines having children or he has thought about having children with you in the past. But he is never, even after the longest period of time, he's lonely. But he's never given up on the connection. He just feels like the connection could be really enduring. He also worries about your connection. Like he wants to know, are you close to breaking up with your husband? Do you think about breaking up with your husband? Do you want to break up with your husband? That's what he wants to know. He's waiting for you to give him some kind of sign or something like that. He's waiting because he feels like you're his true north. That you're the person he's supposed to be with, that you're meant to be together, and that you're destined to be together.
But he is worried. Like, he wants you to break up for the right reason, not because of him. He's really torn about the whole situation, because he's got issues with the whole moral aspect of the situation, things like that. Yeah, so he sees you with a baby and he thinks that he should have been the person having a baby with you. Yep. So there's an energy of him wanting to wait. All right, let me do Carla's and then I gotta go get Amber from school. He wants you. I would definitely say, like, he wants to do the right thing, but at the same time, he really wants you. And he feels like you're the person he's supposed to be with. You're welcome. I'll be back here tomorrow. Should have went live a little earlier. But I never know. It's like a Wednesday. I never know when people are gonna. Sometimes you guys are not consistent. Some Wednesdays I come on and nobody wants a reading, and some Wednesdays I come on and nobody wants a reading. All right, Carla. Oh, they want the ego cards for you. Now you need to hold on, little dog. All right, you and Libby need to go outside. Hang on, let me try to get my dog to go outside. I'll let Sean let him out while I'm doing this. Come on, Libby, go outside. Come on, boo-boo. Come on, go outside. Go on. Sean. Tell me you can hear me, Carla. Can you hear me, Carla? All right. Yeah, let's get these. Please tell me, what should Carla be doing in order to come into union with Mike? You could try doing affirmations that you're in vibrational alignment to come into union. That would probably be helpful as well. All right. What could Carla do to help her come into vibrational alignment to come into union with Mike? What should Carla be doing in order to come into vibrational alignment to come into union? Please tell me, what should Carla be doing in order to come into union with Mike? What should Carla be doing in order to come into union with Mike? On the bottom, we have Rise and Shine, number 56, which actually adds up to the number 11, right? Rise and Shine. That's like wake up every day being positive. That's what that card's about. And not letting the past shit get to you. So we have number 22, love your body. You're probably talking shit about your body. Oh, maybe he doesn't want me because I got a dimple on my ass. No, that's not why. And they want you, number 8, to be courageous. So they want you to work on your confidence levels. Number 22, which is more synchronicity. Number 8, which is about infinity. Love your body. Love your body. Be mindful of how hard it works for you and treat it like it's your friend. It serves your spirit and wants to be the best vehicle it can be. You must simply free it from the control of your ego so that it can serve you well. Your ego distrusts your body and tries to shame and control it, or else allows it to be overindulged or underutilized, all of which makes it sick and weak. Your spirit, on the other hand, loves and appreciates your physical self as a divine gift, honoring and caring for it with love. To fully experience the vitality you desire, you must befriend your body so that your spirit may dwell within it peacefully. Start by blessing it today. That is, what is it that, what is it asking of you, right, that you might be doing, right, might be ignoring? Yeah. What is it asking of you that you might be ignoring? What does it need from you that you're denying? What are you giving it that might drain it from its energy? Or what aren't you giving it? You can't succeed in life on living your spirit if you don't dwell in your body. For it to do so, you must love and bless your physical self as the home of your spirit and then treat it that way. That's interesting. They want you to love your body. Take care of yourself. Your ego is intimidated and wants to run. I'm reading this one. Run away from the challenge at hand. It will offer any number of arguments to justify its fear and to tell you why you should quit now, none of which is valid. It's okay to be afraid just as long as you don't allow your fear to stop you from living the truth of your spirit. Overcoming it is easier than you think. Simply admit that you're scared. This emotion is normal. The human condition is always fearful. It's the divine part of you, your spirit, that's fearless. It's courageous because it knows that the universe supports you all the way. And when God is with you, nothing is against you because nothing is greater than the divine. Admit that your ego is fearful and recognize that this is normal. As you do so, watch your fear subside. The more you acknowledge and accept it as part of your life and the less it will hold you in its grip. Allow your spirit to transform fear into a sense of adventure by breathing into it. Breath is spirit, and when you inhale deeply, it gives you way to courage. Summon yours by drawing in your spirit. You're protected, so breathe and stay the course. See? And there's like an energy of you giving up. You're not being positive. So take care of yourself. Be positive. Learn to love yourself. And there's some things that you can't change about your body, but he must think something about it if he is getting busy with you and wanting to see you and everything like that. Yeah, then you're right on the right path. Now, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless.